Okay, we should hopefully be all set up. Maybe.
That's space right there.
I do love space.
That's the space right there.
Big fan of that place.
Who loves space?
Okay, that works a little better for me. The keyboard on my lap.
Yeah, were your hands hurting last time?
Last time, mostly like having to have my arm all the way out here.
Yeah, because I'm in the way.
A little bit.
Fair
That's
enough.
fine, though.
I'm
I think
always
this
in the
game
way.
kind of just does that to me.
I'm just super in the way. It's fine. I understand.
You gotta be able to see it.
Your wife's just getting in your way. No, we don't have a camera for this one.
No,
yet.
we do not.
I have to figure out something for Outer Wilds. I don't have like a frog or an amphibian, I don't think, in our collection.
No. Which is seems like a blind spot, honestly.
Sure. We have a turtle you made, but that's about as close as we get.
Like the wrong class?
Genus?
Family?
Yeah,
And they only have 2 eyes.
Sure.
Not
Yeah,
nearly
clearly
enough
I
eyes.
need to make something with like 4 eyes. Anyway, we're definitely gonna crash into the sun.
Either I'm going to do it or the autopilot's going to do it.
Yeah. Like I said, at some point we'll need to go to that satellite that's real close to the sun, and that ain't gonna be a good time for us. That's gonna be a very bad time for us.
Indeed. Hopefully this is launching the correct file and all that.
Seeing that launch. Well, we have
Indeed.
launch codes. That's a good start.
Yep. Your notes are really the thing that kind of, you know, persist over playthroughs. It's really the way I would put it.
Yeah, that looks like our log. Yep.
That seems about right.
Well, I guess we're gonna crash into a quantum moon at some point.
Someday.
Or already crashed into a moon. Let's crash into a quantum moon.
You could do it even better.
I'm guessing what you have to do is land on it while, like, you have to, like, look at them and keep them in your sight, right? If you look away from them, they, like, warp. And that's how they work, right?
Interesting.
Or, like, maybe you have to land on them by looking away from them. I don't know. Something to do with that, I assume.
Alright, so I guess the question is what we want to get up to.
Oh, I have no idea. Pick something.
Indeed. Let's see. We've currently got Timberhearth, which we've done a decent amount of investigating on. We have not gone to Birdo Hollow whatsoever. We have gone to Giant's Deep and the Probe Cannon. The Dark Bramble is over here.
That's terrifying. Yeah. The
The
interloper.
interlopers sort of just, you know.
We're gonna
oot
get
and
hit
boot.
by the interloper. It's gonna be great.
And then we've also got the Ash Twin and Ember Twin.
I haven't been to that planet.
Which one?
The one on the right, the Brittle Hollow, and its moon, which I assume is beneath it, so we could see what that's about.
We could indeed do that.
We still have stuff to do in the water world, but no way of doing it right now. There was like the electrical bit under the
Basically,
water.
there was more to do on Giant's Deep, but it kind of comes down to where are we? There we go. There's more to do on Giant's Deep, like on the islands and stuff, but you are correct that we could not go and do it. Or like, we could go talk to those people, but we couldn't go into the ocean, which is apparently where the probe data tracker is.
Yes, sure is. We did see that. Oh yeah, we're gonna crash land right on this planet. It's gonna be great.
Well, the nice thing about the autopilot is that it will actually handle that for you decently well.
Alright, so there's
Fires retro rockets.
lava-y thing there, like a mini sun.
Yeah, that is in fact the moon.
Yeah.
And perhaps that thing over there isn't usually over here.
Yeah, that's a quantum moon, is it?
It sure might be.
Should we go have a look at the quantum moon since it's here?
Seems reasonable.
Keep it in our sights.
Mm-hmm. We've actually seen the
Ooh,
quantum moon a few times. I believe that's
ooh.
just the sun blocking it, or being blocked by Brittle Hollow, yeah.
Lovely shadow. We've discovered the orb. We're gonna phase right through this orb, huh? Whoop, oh no.
That's fine. What could possibly go wrong?
Ah!
That's what happens when you try to, like, boop the quantum moon.
Oh, you just,
It sort of just fucks off.
Interesting. Okay, gonna have to find some way of getting it to not fuck off.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, back to Brittle Hollow. Our original destination. And that is indeed why no Hearthian has ever landed on it, because you can be certain that they have attempted. Bonk. Alright, Brittle Hollow will kill us if we go out without our spacesuit, so let's make sure we do that. Gravity is 0.7, so not as aggressive.
Is landing on the moon very burny?
That moon? Yeah.
The little moon?
This planet's moon?
It's
Fairly.
It's a bit burny.
I mean, we may give it a look-see at some
Yeah.
point, but it is covered in lava.
It's true no Hearthian is landed on the quantum moon because you can't, like, land on it.
That's the interloper over there, by the way.
Sure is. Don't get hit.
That's pretty far away right now.
Never know.
Certainly does look brittle.
Just smash it and go inside.
Unidentified signal nearby.
Hello. Do we have a... Ah! Ah!
So yeah, that is one thing about Brittle Hollow.
I scared the shit out. You didn't tell me this was a jump scare game.
I am sorry. I really should have. But
I leapt about 5 feet out of my skin.
you sure did.
Huh? What's this? Distress beacon?
This is a distress beacon, and you know that's a
escape
spaceship
pod.
over there.
It sure is.
Fancy looking distress beacon. Oh, that was amazing.
We got beefed by Mir.
Yeah, untranslated, no my recording. Forget it's like page down or something.
It says 1-4 on the screen.
Ah, yes, 4. Of course. Anywho, no one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. Good news, have you heard from escape pod 2 or 3? So it looks like there's a few more of them out and about.
Oh, good. We get to find the... Fuck, where are they?
Nomai?
Goat people?
Goat folk, yes,
Goat
the
people?
Nomai.
Yeah. I was like, fuck, what animal
What
are they?
animal are they again?
It's
been
been a
2
couple of
weeks.
weeks. Yeah.
Forget literally everything.
Yeah, we sure did, yeah.
Can't make contact. Equipment can hear their other escape pods' distress signals. If it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. Keep calling for them. We can... here comes the moon! We know about that.
Yeah, we sure do. Those goddamn moonstones.
The volcanic moon has returned. Be warb.
Yeah, I maybe could have done with that warning about 3 minutes ago.
Maybe. I mean, at least it didn't kill us, which it could have done.
Unwelcome on its surface, eh? Shall we go inside this planet?
Indeed.
Yeah,
Several
there we
sites
go,
below the
there we go.
surface. Perhaps we could build some platforms. Alright,
Yeah.
well, why don't we take a look in the ship?
Take a look, y'all. Whoop, bonk.
It's fine.
We
Just a
good?
gentle tap.
We good? We good?
Oh, hey, this is a Nomai spaceship.
Mm.
May have crashed a little bit, but
Yeah, it's a little bit broken.
It's doing okay.
Not really. Bye. Bye.
This is fine.
Collision imminent. Oh no. But what was that? Escape pod 1 vessel's been mortally injured.
Vessel has been mortally injured.
Yeah.
Insurging sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Yeah, I believe it is this order. 3, 2, and 1.
Vessel.
Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air. Adequate solar energy. Verdict? Hospitable.
Of a sort.
Hey, you know,
I get very technically, I guess.
any port in a storm, right?
Extremely technically. Ooh, emergency escape. Yeah.
Bam.
Get fucking dunked.
Don't
Ooh.
walk out too quick.
I see. Oh boy, you just destroy those platforms, huh? A little bit. Oh god. Oh god. This is very, very bad, actually. Hello, what's up? A black hole! Yeah, maybe we don't want to go in the center of this planet, actually. Wow. Yeah, I did see that swirling down below.
Yeah. We'll just be very careful,
Are there any
you
more
know?
writings, or was it just that one?
I believe that was it. Scribbled in haste.
So, yeah, be careful of the black hole. That's another way for us to die, I guess. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Totally fine.
Oh. No one told me this was a horror game. Is that inside the planet?
Mayhaps.
It's a wee bit brittle.
But, hey.
I wouldn't make a city of a black hole, but what do I know?
We're not to wander far from here, though this area is somewhat unstable. It's safer than any we've found
Guess
so
we didn't
far.
have much choice.
Pretty much. They did crash land here. Temporary settlement is finished.
Cautious of those falling rocks, eh?
Yeah, this planet's maybe not the most stable.
Ah!
Maybe. It's probably fine.
Ooh, hello, what's that?
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Given concerns about our settlement's stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter?
Nowhere.
Need to stay close to the escape pods so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. Fair enough. Don't believe anyone's coming to save us, Thatch. We gotta save ourselves. I agree. We're here because the Eye's signal called us and we followed. If we're to find it, we need not merely survive, but thrive. A wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. If moving the Northern Glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do.
Northern Glacier, okay.
Yes, there we go. I believe we should migrate to the Northern Glacier. Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. A good, useful to have that.
What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path?
We may have seen a few of those.
Oh boy, are we gonna go walking on the ceiling?
Well, I suppose that depends on if we want to keep exploring around here or not. Might be a good idea. But hey, good to know that there might be a path out of here that is, up.
What this? Careful of that floor.
That's probably fine.
Womp. Ooh, what's that?
Looks like we might be able to find out some
hello.
more if we actually get down there.
Ho, they got attacked by some beastie, I guess.
Indeed.
Something called for them, or grabbed them. That may be a bramble. It looks brambly.
Perhaps. That looks reasonably brambly.
And then it like encased them.
Yep. And,
Escape pod launched. Kind of encased.
Indeed.
Knowledge is too dear to lose. Here's everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was older than the universe itself. That's the most significant detail.
That seems like a fairly significant detail.
Mm-hmm.
I do, in fact, know more elements
He's
than
played it.
Serene
I
does.
haven't.
I have not finished it, though, I should say.
No, my clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe? Yeah, that doesn't make much sense. It's fair. Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find the eye of the universe. It seems like it was a fool's errand and it got you all killed.
You never know.
Just saying. The signal looked like an eye round with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. Oh boy, it's never a good...
Never a good sign.
No, it's never a good sign that the signal looked like an eye.
When the abyss stares back.
Good God, y'all.
Incidentally, gravity's about 0.9 here, where it's about 0.7 on the surface.
Yeah, I mean, we are going inside.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, should we get to that black hole as well, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this seems safe.
Hardest part of this tragedy, not knowing who we may have lost? Or will the hardest part come later, when we learn? Be well, Aunt LRA.
Couple of... I actually hate it when the abyss stares back. Personally.
Not a fan, actually.
I think when the abyss stares back, it's actually bad.
Generally, not a great thing. There we go. Refill our oxygen
And maybe
real
you
quick.
should, maybe not stare at the abyss that's staring back. Maybe just, look away. Maybe don't go looking for it. Maybe don't be a dumbass.
Oh, hey.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, so yeah. Definitely them going towards that there eye and getting murdered by a bramble.
Indeed.
Can't understand, why did the vessel crash in that place? Was the vessel unwell in some way? No, Anona and I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both well. We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. We arrived was wrong, it wasn't where we tried to go.
That's a little weird.
Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. I'm gonna find at least one of these escape pods.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, hello.
You might notice that the,
Oh. Well, our ship just kind of, landed in the black hole, I guess?
A little bit, yes. Interestingly.
Oh, bye.
That seems to be over there now.
Did it warp? It did get, there was, like, purple woof. Did it fall in a warp hole? Is that the black hole? Is it a warp hole?
Maybe we'll find out.
I feel like if we jump in it, we'll be torn apart.
Maybe we'll find out.
I feel like that's how we... Well, now our ship is gone. That's basically all we have. If we want to leave this place, we're going to jump in the black hole, right?
More or less.
For sure.
This is having some trouble. We can hear the other escape pods' distress signals, which gives me hope. Foley, are you still here? I'm unsure of how to survive in this place without you. I'm unsure how to be me without you.
Aww. Oh, it's going real fucking good out there.
Yeah, this is kind of how Brittle Hollow tends to go.
It's probably like bits of lore that fall in over time.
Yeah, we may not have the complete picture. But hey, you do what you can. It's pretty much this game in a nutshell.
We're doing it much because we can.
Indeed. No idea if we have been in here or not.
Who's that?
We've not had a gas refill in a bit, but... That should be okay. Your fuel goes a lot slower
So
than your
is this
oxygen.
sun music or just like hanging around here music?
This is just hanging around here music. There's a lot of foreboding places that are music-y.
It just kicked in and I was like, oh. Oh, there's another one. My brother wasn't in Escape Pod 1 with us. Was he in 2 or 3? Was he able to board an escape pod at all? We sacrificed too much arriving here. I will not allow our clan's greatest loss to be in vain.
Yeah, we're kind of painting a picture of how things were in these early days.
Good. Well, we haven't died to falling debris yet, which I assume is something
we haven't been hit by a meteor yet.
Definitely happened to us. We were hit by a meteor. So.
It just got really close to us. Just buzzed the tower, you know. It's a whole path out over that direction.
It sure is. How'd you get?
I believe this is actually right by the entrance.
Oh, yeah, we saw that. Well, we might as well walk, I guess. Let's go.
These can be a little disconcerting.
Have fun being upside down.
Yeah, you're gonna want to stay close to these things. I did not stay close to it.
Oh, well.
Well.
I should find out what happens in the black hole.
Ah, we appear to be orbiting it.
Oh,
There is a thing.
Ooh, hello. This is going very well. Huh!
Ow. Well, that worked good. On the plus side, our ship's a lot closer now.
Where are we at, fellas? Our ship seems to have found something yet.
Indeed.
Oh, are we gonna miss it?
Nope. This is actually gravity floor with the purple.
Is this another, like, grove? Ooh, hello.
That's what we fell out of there.
Yeah, more shit is coming to find us, huh?
Yeah, Brittle Hollow kind of, ejects its stuff over the course of the, time you've got.
Means we're gonna get smacked by some debris. Oh, hello.
That looks fun.
Nice light you got there. Oh boy.
Perhaps we can get in here.
Ooh, hello.
Haven't quite hit the gravity yet.
Ooh.
There we go.
Ooh, hello, what's this?
Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow.
Okay.
Every warp tower was tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body, in this case, Brittle Hollow. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. You look up while the station is rotating, you can see when the alignment when the astral body is directly overhead. Hey, that's interesting.
Ooh, Evertwin.
Not exactly sure what we do with this projection stone.
That wall, other wall has something to do with it? Back up there. There's that wall there, what's that do? Is that also the alignment?
I believe that is the alignment.
Okay.
Well, maybe we'll hold on to that.
Ah, if we take it back.
Guess we'll see.
Will there be a place to do something with it? If you didn't have a spacesuit, you'd be like super dead. Whoop.
Well, our ship's a ways away again.
Hello,
But,
we're in.
this might look familiar.
Yeah, one of these ruins.
We have in fact been on one of these before.
Okay, so the warps take you here to the ones in each
Indeed.
planet. Turn warping. Departure time. 10:04.7406. Travel time. 10:04.7.784.
That's a little weird.
That's a little weird that you arrived before you departed. Well, this is the northern area, huh?
Yes, this is the North Pole. Not sure how much time we will get.
Oh, there's a dead body right there. That's a dead body right there. Alright, where is this projection thing? Hiding City, below 50 meters. Ah, and these also warps.
These are like the up-down ones.
Yeah, like the lifts,
but
yeah.
they are not doing much. Yeah.
Oh, Goatman.
Our friends on Brittle Hollow. I just warped over here from the White Hole Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. This is wondrous news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole.
Apparently it didn't do anything to us, it's fine.
We're feeling great. I don't know how close it is to Anona's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Sava, I hope you're reading this. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the White Hole Station. If you and Root meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem.
I mean, if you're warping near a black hole...
Please don't tell Cassava.
Like, time gets murdered near a black hole.
Yeah. Not usually backwards, though.
I don't know. Maybe it's Superman or the Flash doing tricks. Rami and I reviewed the records you sent, Poke, and they appear to show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver in Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from the White Hole Station. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Claire and I have tested and retested the equipment and the result is the same every time someone warped. The interval is incredibly minuscule, we're only 100,000ths of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? As I've already told Rami, these measurements can't be accurate. How can I know my arrival in Brittle Hollow before he or she ever steps into the teleporter? The implications are absurd!
They're a little absurd.
I don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We would have to reconsider all our beliefs about the nature of time. Yes, I hope so too. Maybe time's just Jeremy Baramy.
Yeah.
Oak, as Pi is confident the reading is inaccurate, she's kindly helping me attempt to recreate this phenomenon at the High Energy Lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data.
High Energy Lab.
An update. Poke, the High Energy Lab is in the canyon on Ember Twins Equator. Come here at once. You need to see this.
Well, I gotta say, I feel like we're already learning a lot on this cycle. Sorta scary. Thanks for the follow.
Just like this game is sort of scary.
Maybe a touch. Well, let's see what the projection tells us.
Oh, I see it's going good.
Spiky.
Indeed.
And quite close to the sun.
And hot. Yeah.
I'll just
Throw
put that
it on the
down.
ground.
Pretty much. No one's gonna mind, especially when time resets.
Oh, there's another dead goat man.
Yeah, there's a few skeletons around here. And see, there's actually some snow on the northern bits.
Dawn of the final day.
Unfortunately, the not gonna be much going down there. So if we want to get to the Hanging City, we're gonna need to do it some other way.
Fair enough. Anything else around here to look at?
Good question.
Brained by more meteorites.
As one does.
Also, I'm not a physicist, but I did do some quantum mechanics, so I have a vague understanding of black hole.
Too close. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? This moon isn't volcanic, to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend, Hollow's lantern, for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis. Could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face.
We totally have to crash into it while not looking at it.
Imagine if there were two volcanic moons.
Oh, that would be hell.
Mm-hmm.
One's enough. Accurate
Fair
plume.
enough.
Accurate plume.
Hypothesis. There can exist too much lava.
It sure can. So I even prefer we test the null hypothesis. Alright, we got some snowy fields.
Indeed.
I have to tell you guys, scientists think they're the funniest fucking people in the world.
It is true.
And it's different types of jokes among the different types of scientists as well. I'm gonna tell you guys that chemists are super into puns, but chemists are super into fucking puns.
Oh no.
Drove me nuts.
Well, we might be able to get at least a look at what else is around here. Big old pathway over
Ooh, a
there.
road.
And we do know that the Hanging City is roughly down below that. One thing we could do would be sit on that.
I mean, we're like about to die, so.
No real reason not to, then.
Alley-oop, motherfucker.
Totally fine.
We're good. Pool District. Meltwater District. Eye Shrine District.
Black Hole Forge.
District. See, I'm a scientist and I'm funny. I don't know how true that is.
As you can see, we've got a interesting elevator
lift.
structure. And so it's basically telling us the various levels, but it looks like we're not going to be making it to the Black Hole Shrine from here. Yep. But, welcome to the Hanging City, I guess. For whatever time it's worth.
Also, funny enough, it's physicists that like naming things stupid things. You think it'd be biologists, because that's their entire job, is just naming things. But the physicists have it cornered. Ah, another goat skeleton.
Yeah.
Alright, time for us to implode.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're fine. We've only got a few broken bones based on our spacesuits.
Those are some goats
red
that died in their
outline.
sleep.
Indeed.
Well, something very
Interesting bed.
suddenly killed everyone, huh? Maybe like a sun imploding?
Oops could say.
I don't know.
Jump into the black hole and escape. It'll be fine. Alright, well, we're definitely gonna have to look at the ship logs for this. Many things were learned in this cycle. This is kind of the way this game tends to go. You'll catch one random thing that gets your fancy and then learn like 10 other things. We do seem to be doing some, I don't know, archaeology? Rebuilding some history?
It's every time we look up there, it's going in a different direction.
That is interesting, isn't it? Especially considering that everything else.
That's true. That's not just me. Well, that is interesting, because I just thought it was me.
I mean, it does take a little bit for that to click. I'm not sure exactly when I figured it out, like how many times it took me staring at that to figure it out. But, yeah, we actually ended up unlocking quite a few things. In the red quadrant, I guess. Go, go, go. Yeah, we filled out a lot. Alright, so anything with an exclamation point has some new data for us.
Yeah, just turn the vessel on, off and on again.
When we warped to this solar system in a spaceship called the Vessel, they were attempting to follow a signal from the eye of the universe. The vessel crashed somewhere in Dark Bramble.
Yeah, we're avoiding the Bramble currently.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going there eventually.
Someday. I don't like it.
Currently, it seems like it's a danger place. Like, super danger. Yeah, we should definitely turn the sun off and on again, for sure.
Flicker it a few times. So, Escape Pod 1, all of them launched from something called the Vessel, which was badly damaged.
The Bramble
one was the one that fell
spiky,
in
and
Brittle
you've
Hollow.
seen that Vicus isn't very good at not slamming into things.
That is true.
How do I feel about fish? Not a particular fan.
One of 3 Nomai escape pods never made it out of the Bramble. One of them landed somewhere on the Hourglass Twins. But we do get the old settlement, which has a hell bunch of stuff. This is basically the thing we spent most of that sequence wandering around. Worked together to recall an eye-shaped signal they encountered. The signal was older than the universe itself, which is a bit weird.
Terrible idea to go
But
looking
they
for.
eventually figured it was going to fall into the black hole, and I believe it does do it eventually.
No, seriously, if you find something and it looks like an eye, assume it's like Cthulhu,
Malevolent?
and just don't go anywhere near it. Just decide, you know what? No.
But we do have these murals as well.
To be fair, hubris is the downfall of scientists.
That does tend to happen. And these guys all seem like
Oh,
scientists,
God.
which is a terrible, terrible thing to be, a spaceship full of scientists.
They are hella scientists and have a lot of hubris.
So that's a mural of the Dark Bramble
I
and
have to
staring
ask
it.
my brother what a biologist's sense of humor is.
Yep. And there's the escape pods evacuating. Your headphones are like perfectly on the keyboard right now.
Sorry.
That's alright, they do tend to just go there. But yeah, when you get this little thingy, it tells you that there's a bit more to explore there. Which, shocking, considering we were there for all of like a minute.
I really went to university for astrophysics. One of the things I signed up for. Then I went for chemistry.
You've also heard of a high energy lab.
Of course, now I'm a Twitch streamer, so
And there you go. The paths we take.
the paths I take in life.
So at some point we're going to end up going to this high energy lab, whatever it is.
I feel like we should go try to land on these
On the Ember Twin,
Yeah,
yeah,
we've
Ash
got a
Twin.
lot of information about this.
We did learn a lot at Whitehole Station about how these teleporters work. And basically you just, you know, set it up and wait for the alignment to happen and then go flying. Weird that. Did land at the Northern Glacier. You also see that the quantum moon is a fairly big topic. And it's starting to connect to a few things. And it's been around since Nomai
But
times.
seriously, what we have to do is like look away from it and slam right into it from just slam our behind right into it.
It'll be simple.
I'm sure that's how we'll get on it.
I will tell you, I never did figure out how to get to the Quantum Moon in my
Then
playthrough.
I'm assuming I'm correct. Then. Did you ever try not looking at the moon? Sometimes you gotta try not looking at the moon, you know.
Alright.
Alright.
There's the Ash Twins.
Okay, they're at least on this side of the sun.
Yes, and they're heading in the correct direction. Which is a good sign. Hey, Quantum Moon. Poorly engaging autopilot.
Ah.
Autopiloting near the sun is maybe not the smartest move, but this was close enough to us. There we go, the Ash Twin and the Ember Twin. Well, the Ash Twin is actually completely covered in sand right now.
Ah, so, like, hard to land on, or just...
Oh, we could land on it just fine. Just you know,
wouldn't do anything?
not too much happening.
We're gonna slam right into that tower.
Fine. It's totally fine.
Perfect landing.
Nailed it. As
Well,
always, be safe.
One of these days you were gonna, like...
Oh, I have run straight out of this thing because I was in such a rush before and died instantly.
Oh, I don't like how that thing's glowing.
Yeah, it does do that sometimes. We do look at our Outer Wilds frequencies.
We're gonna get a musical instrument.
I land like on the perfect opposite side of the planet from it. There we go.
Oh, it's the Gorons! Hey, Darunia, what's up, bro? Eating some rocks? I do wonder if they eat rocks, because there's not much else in terms of food, so...
Indeed.
We're gonna get brained by a meteorite again.
No.
Say that. I don't believe you. Oh, there's a campfire over there. And an unidentified signal.
There we go. This
Okay,
is
bro,
true.
what's up? Hey, sure.
Got the
What's
drum
up,
going.
bro? Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand.
Do beware of sand.
What's up, bro?
To update our star charts, you're out here observing. One of the best places to spot astronomical events, you know. Couple supernovas today. Usually you'd be fortunate to see just one. Keep an eye on the stars. Maybe you'll spot one yourself. Alright.
How do I know I'm spot a supernova?
Extra bright stars for the naked eye. Zoom in with your signal scope.
Oh, and
they're actually enormous explosions.
You say.
It is kind of weird to see two in one day, yeah.
So it's not just our sun that's going like supernova then.
There's something in this game that when I first realized it was kind of mind-blowing. But we'll get there eventually. I wonder if maybe some of these stars are older than we realize.
Are we at the death of the universe?
Who's could say?
Is it us seeing our own sun supernova over and over again?
That would be pretty wild.
Because we already know time can go backwards, right?
Maybe don't tell Hornfells either. But hey, what's cool to explore here? Haven't left the lake bed. Don't mean to brag, but I'm really quite good with the little scout. Taking pictures of everything in the camp. Right here in the campsite. So he's not a very movie one.
Well, you see my drum. My drum's heavy, man.
Ah, shipwreck site on the Ember Twins southern hemisphere. We did hear that an escape pod landed here.
Yeah, we
beam of light
did
in the
hear
sky.
a strange signal.
Indeed.
I assume that was the escape pod.
Find Nomai ruins across the Twins, but strangely not a single settlement. Interesting.
Yeah, they were all on the volcano planet for some reason.
Where'd they live? Not on the surface. But it is full of caves,
They
so
love
maybe it was underground.
living inside planets, is what I've learned about goats.
How dangerous is that big column of fallen sand?
Scale 1 to dead, 7 or 8, sure.
Flowing from the Ash Twin to the Ember Twin. The process will eventually reverse. Don't know why, but seems to be a natural phenomenon. Want to see something interesting? Check out the other twin wants a little more of the
Okay,
sand.
so in about 5 minutes' time.
Basically.
Oh,
Ah, yes.
yeah, hello.
We did hear about
Sure.
Outer Rock's crater.
Used to be the 5th planet in the solar system. It used to be.
Hmm.
In its place is dark brown. Oh dear.
Weird, that.
Oh dear. Again, don't go looking for the eye.
Hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure the dark brown and the eye have nothing to do
Nothing
with
whatsoever,
each other.
I'm sure. That is, Dark Bramble quite literally appeared at the center of the 5th planet, began destroying it from the inside out. Great.
I mean, to be fair to this, Earth is the only planet in our solar system with a non-hostile surface.
Indeed.
Every other planet is pretty fucking hostile.
This is true. So yes, basically, if you can see the ash twin in the sky, you might be in danger.
Ah.
It rotates around the planet, and there is, in fact, a giant column of sand that would extremely crush you.
It is draining, though.
Yes, you will notice. And if you're not careful with your jetpacking, you actually can end up leaving one planet and ending up on the other. And maybe that's on purpose
So do you,
sometimes.
like, get sucked into that sand if you, like, land on it?
No, you can walk around on it. It's pretty
Okay,
solid.
okay.
Hmm. Funny, I think I hear something. But it seems like we're safe for now, so hey, here's that place. This is fine.
I'm betting inside is decent.
Won't get crushed by sand. I mean, as
Yeah.
long as we're not on the path between the two of them, we're fine.
Yeah, bonk.
So,
Ooh,
be really careful of the cacti.
Cacti.
They will, in fact, puncture your suit and leach
Drain all
oxygen.
your oxygen. Oh,
You can
boy.
patch your suit, but, you know, oxygen is kind of a limited resource here.
Bonk yourself on a stalagmite instead.
Fine. Didn't puncture my suit. Hmm.
Oh, is that some quantum rock?
It may just be.
That's some quantum rock right there, but I guess you have to look away.
Back away.
Yeah.
This rock is the creepiest thing in the fucking world. I just want to throw that out there.
Caleus is missing. He vanished from the lake bed cave, the one at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. Thanks for clarifying.
Mm-hmm.
Several days ago, we're unable to find any trace of him. I don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. I beg any friend reading this to help us recover Coleus.
Well, that's a little weird.
Rock is very familiar. You travel here, my sedimentary friend. Because of your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier.
That is a bit weird now, isn't it?
The rock keeps moving, honey. Wasn't this the same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole? It sure
You know, the
was.
one at the North Pole.
That rock is following you? We
Mmm.
plan to re-examine the northern lake bed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there.
I love how playful they are
I'm
about
not
it.
so sure how friendly this rock is, to be
a
honest.
friend rock.
It's not a friend rock. An update, Miller and I went back to the lake bed cave and observed the rock again. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it isn't. That means this rock wanders like the quantum moon does. How curious.
How curious. I have turned around and had the rock just be there when it wasn't before.
Asshole rock.
And it's terrifying, like when it just shows up. By the way, the cacti in this room also move around when you're not looking at them.
They're also quantum cactus?
Yep. Seems things around quantum rocks.
Oh boy. Exhibit the same behavior like the sign?
Mm-hmm. Get a little bit of that quantum on them. Interesting.
Is that how we get on the moon? Become quantum?
Hmm.
You don't know. Don't at me. Don't you at me like you know. You git. You don't know either.
That is true.
You can't knowingly at me. You can do that about basically everything else in the game, but not that.
I've given you my one piece of information. By the way, this is in the path of the sand.
Uh-oh.
So do be careful.
Uh-oh.
Okay, it's coming over this way.
Uh-oh. We're about to get buried in sand, huh?
Ah, we're good. It stays in this canyon. There's a reason that's a canyon. But yeah, don't Always look both ways when crossing this street, because, that thing does not fuck around.
Does it kill you?
If it walks into you, yeah. Or if you walk into it. Like, if I was to be jumping across that bridge when that thing went by, it would not go well for me. But otherwise, it's perfectly harmless.
It's actually not. Sure.
Look, if you don't put your hand in the lion's cage, they're perfectly harmless. I'm just saying.
It's true, what do we have to lose? You know, if we're still on this planet by the time the sun starts to implode, we're jumping in the sand. Wonderful.
It's a better way to go.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a more interesting way to go.
That's certainly
I think
fair.
when we know we're gonna die, we have to actually just find interesting ways to die.
Oh, I assure you, there will be some things that I meant to do in this game that will kill me. I believe the sand thing crosses the planet's equator. The two planets are, like, tidally locked to each other.
Hi.
There he is.
Wow. It's draining more and more.
Indeed. But yeah, the Ember Twin and the Ash Twin basically have this really interesting dynamic.
So does this place fill with sand inside and you can't
It is in fact
access-
filling with sand as we speak.
So you can't access the middle of it?
Yep. The more that the Ash Twin opens up to you, the more that the Ember Twin closes. If we get there will be some times when we're gonna have to do some high-speed spelunking. Basically like as soon as we
there's a
wake up.
warp.
But yeah, there does seem to be a warp here. Not sure if it's on.
No, it's not like that thing isn't raised.
Yeah, it's not like spinning.
It's spinning and raised.
Doesn't have any
so-
diagnostics on it.
Yeah, I assume we have
And
to
it does
open
also,
up
like-
from the other side.
This one's like the white hole, and so far we've seen you go into a black hole and emerge from a white hole. Does seem to be something out over here, though.
Yeah.
Along with our 3 minutes of oxygen.
Where's the cap?
Relatively close to our ship.
Oh, this will probably have oxygen inside.
Door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on some extraordinary findings from the
Oh,
White Hole
time
Station.
findings.
So yes, this is in fact the High Energy Lab. I think if I read that. Yep. Raimi and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. Although it's inconvenient, the lab can currently only be accessed by the path from Sunless City.
I'm sorry, Rami. There's timey-wimey bullshit happening.
Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. An update. The High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help, or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. And oddly enough, yeah, this door's pretty broken. In fact, you can kind of see that there's a like opener thing here, but it's been broken. So we're not getting to this lab this way. Sunless City.
300 meters.
Fascinating.
Sneaky ass cactus right there.
There's a lot of cacti just sort of chilling. I feel like we saw this. I think we actually saw the projection from the other side of that. When we looked in the Brittle Hollow one. This is where we were, because of course we were surrounded by cacti. Hey, buddy!
We should head back to our ship to get some beautiful, beautiful oxygen.
Probably a good plan. It is literally right here. I didn't actually realize that was where I landed. I mean, I guess I did see that it was this thing, but it was a bit less prominent back at the time. Yep. Refuel, reoxygenate.
Yeah, are all the cacti quantum?
No,
it didn't look like it.
No, most of them actually do stay put like good little cacti.
Anything else we can do with that structure over there?
No, I believe it basically just marks the High Energy Lab. If we look at it, like, we could probably throw our scout through there. Snap some photos.
So there's like Oh, we're not on the other side. Can we get in? Oh no, that's probably like sealed off. Huh?
Yeah, that is intact, unfortunately.
Okay, I have to figure out some other way to get inside then.
Yes, we'll have to get in from the Sunless City, it seems.
Well, 300 meters, let's go!
How far could that be?
Let's not get murdered by sand.
Well, unfortunately for us, it may be a little bit late.
Ah, yes, there's a lot of sand.
We are also going to have to be a little patient. I believe that if you get hit by the sand geyser on the other planet, it actually slams you into this one. You get picked up and thrown down into the Ember Twin.
Well, oh, hello.
Ah,
no, ghost matter. Okay, what's that area?
That'd be the Sunless City.
Oh no!
Yeah,
What's it say to the left?
I ain't going in there. Crash Slate Caves. Well, perhaps we will want to do something about this eventually.
Can we go land on the Ash Twin?
We might as well.
Now that
And
it's
yeah, there's the
raining.
window. Looks very fancy. But yeah, that's potentially an interesting prospect. Might be a little bit more to see. But yeah, when you go to the Ash Twin at the very start of the cycle, there is like basically nothing there.
Yeah, crush through the window, bonk.
Slam my ship in. I get the
Yeah.
feeling the window might
Yeah.
win. If I had to guess.
Damn, goat technology make their glass very strong, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Triple glazed, you know.
You'd think it was Gorilla Glass.
Alright, how hard are we gonna slam into the Ash Twin? Oh, hello. Oh, it's got like a road on it. Ooh. That's basically, is that almost all the sand gone?
I believe there may still be some, like, sand for most of the time that you're here. This is fine. Fill back up. Mostly I just don't want to be on the road because the road is where the
Sand is?
sand pile goes. Or at least land on the road. Once we're through there, we should be good. By the way, gravity on this planet is fairly low, so we can do a lot of stuff. I believe the way that this works is that each of the pillars is a bit lower than the last one. We end up heading over this way.
Oh, hello.
Nailed it.
Yeah, the Ash Twin's making a giant sandcastle.
And if I make sure to get into here so that I don't get launched into the sand thingy.
That's a suit right there. That's a goat suit right there.
That is indeed a goat suit, and you can actually see a lovely colored photo. Also got a black hole there. Interestingly.
Yes, that can warp somewhere, I'm assuming. I'm assuming back onto the planet. Hello?
Hey, many paths. We'll want to be a little careful about that. But as long as we stay inside, we're fine. I think. Oh, rumbly.
Sand about to come in.
I got donked a little bit. But that is the,
Oh boy, oh boy.
yeah, that's what happens if you get in the sand path on this planet.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, it's fine.
Inside,
It's
not
fine.
so safe after all, huh?
Totally fine. Everything is fine.
There was a hole in that ceiling. Another space, another dead person in it, I think.
Mm-hmm. Empty one here.
No.
Is very interesting. No scrolls that I can see, at least from here. And also look like there's... No, there's something up there.
Missed, pal.
Yeah, we're at half gravity right now, which means that my super boosts are quite strong. There we go. There we go. Knew there had to be one of these somewhere around here.
Alright, where's safe against sand here?
What is safe, really?
Yeah, in this alcove, in this alcove.
That was a little close. You don't really get a sense for how big it is until it's like 10 feet from you.
Friends visiting from the Hanging City. We are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin. My graduate at Rami found me, but the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. Surprised I didn't see it.
So that is what those are.
Kanoi, not very smart.
No.
I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Kanoi would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible.
Scientists.
I wasn't screwed on, yeah. That is scientist. I have no sense of direction.
Mm-hmm.
And that planet got full of sand, huh?
Yep, it is fully sanded. Actually, this is the original way we went.
Alright, so we're pretty close to that sun explode. Yeah, there it goes.
You don't say.
Run! I guess we can't actually die at the sand waterfall because it's gone.
Oh, you're no good to me either.
Broken wood.
There's something else in
Ooh,
there.
there's a way up in the thing.
Yeah. You up for some speed reading?
Yeah. Okay, go.
Time does stop while I'm not moving the mouse.
So time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Idea progressing with the Sun Station plan? The Sun Station!
The Sun Station!
Uh-oh! Presently, in my assessments, our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively.
Hell yeah.
Pi, you know I don't find that funny. Hypothesis. Time spent away from the station will be beneficial to you both. I'm immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow. That, at least we can agree on. How curious. Rami thinks I'm a gas. I don't recall requesting you monitor this conversation, Idea. I don't see what state of matter you are has to do with this. I don't recall supporting the Sun Station's construction, but here we are. Maybe you're wrong, because
maybe not.
that definitely exploded.
That was definitely going. Yeah, I think we might be done with this run, but not exactly too much else to do around here.
There are cactuses all up.
We're gonna have to do some work to get in to that place over there.
So the probe shoots off in different directions, so that means it's at a different place every time you, like, start up? You have to kind of, like, watch where it's going to see where it is.
Perhaps.
The ghost trap isn't a time loop for a reason, the fuckers.
And there it goes. Whoosh. Certainly intriguing. All Alrighty. There are actually no
You can still see it in the sky there. I guess you can actually chase it. It like dipped over that
Yes,
line.
you can chase it, yes.
Do we chase it?
It might be a little late now.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright.
In fact, it might be a little late at all times. But we can give it a shot sometime. And see what happens. Hey, we did gain a few things. I should also say that there are Hearthians on most of the, like, on the other 2 planets we were on. We just didn't happen to meet them.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a good idea to go see them at some point. So yes, somewhere on the southern hemisphere there's a distress signal, and that's likely that escape pod. It set up their astronomy gear on the north pole of the Ember Twin. Been spotted an unusually high number of supernovae. Nomai must have lived underground. Path leading to the high energy lab in the Sunless City. Found a trail marker for it, but the path is kind of blocked by death goop. The Ash Twin Towers have several more things to explore for us, and they also mentioned the Nomai built something called the Sun Station, but not everyone was a fan of that thing. Ash Twin project was planned at the High Energy Lab, a building with a large solar panels in the Ember Twin's north equator. Can only be accessed from the Sunless City. We also did see a bit about the Quantum Caves and the Lakebed Cave. Perhaps we should go see about that, Lakebed Cave at some point. Alrighty.
Alright, where'd you want to go?
I think we will head to the, Giant's Deep this time around and see if we can't find the, Hearthian there.
Into the moon!
So I believe that might be it.
Ooh.
That slight blue dot.
It is moving.
Yeah, and for how far away it is, the fact that we can see it moving probably tells us something. It is, with all likelihood, outside of the solar system at this point.
Have we tried going outside the solar system?
You freeze and die if you fly out of the solar system.
That sounds fun.
There's an outer limit, basically.
We should do that at some point.
We should do that at some point. Escape the exploding star. Giant's Deep is very big.
You ever hit that, I guess any of the debris?
The floating debris?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Especially if you're, kind of around its orbit.
Come on, slam. Right into a tornado.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's a Mondo tornado, yes.
That's a murderous tornado right there.
Indeed. Hello.
Oh, there's a fire.
Indeed.
There's a warp thing.
Yep. These are 2 different, islands on this planet.
God. Ugh. This is fine. We landed. This is fine.
Any crash, you walk away from.
Sure, it's not called mediums deep.
Alright, so once again, the gravity is 2x here.
Oh, an unidentified signal. Uh-oh. Ah, don't go in cave. God. Yeah, we can go down in the water in our ship. Hi.
You have located Gabbro.
How you
He
doing?
appears to be chilling.
Hey, Gabbro, you're tooting your horn?
Yeah.
I think it's actually
first.
our, like, how many we live now?
Are there-
6?
It's
7?
in that neighborhood,
8?
yeah.
50 billion? Who knows how long we've been stuck in this time loop?
So, hey. Don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep, like, dying repeatedly.
You
I
sure
don't know.
do. So do we.
It's
Is he,
pretty weird.
so is he realizing it?
Hmm.
Is he also in the time
Have you
loop?
died lately, or is it just me? So you know how they were always talking about how Gabbro's a fucking weirdo? Might be because he talks about being stuck in a time loop.
Hey, that's pretty well, buddy.
Time has been behaving pretty unusually
It
lately.
sure has.
New experience that I've never been in a time loop before.
I mean, you might be in a time loop without knowing, yeah? Did you, like, die, man?
Did you, like, die? Die.
Oh, okay, so he also
That
stared
is in
into the
fact
eyes of a
actually
goat.
happening, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, there does seem to be a tornado coming
There
straight
sure
for us.
is!
So, a statue seems to have looked at him, too.
Oh boy. Oh. We gonna be alright?
Stand very, very still. But, we are in space right now.
Oh boy. Oh, Gabbro. You alright, buddy? Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh.
So this can happen with pretty much any of the islands on here. They will all occasionally be thrown into space.
Okay. Found something? What happened to the probe cannon?
And breaking apart? Start of each
Yeah.
time loop?
Both, but yeah, too much power.
And there you go. Found a lot of broken Nomai things.
Yeah, it
That
sure
is true.
does, in a different direction each time.
That is a bit weird.
Alright, your quantum poem.
Good 24 poems. There you go.
Are you making the quantum stones, you jerk?
Would be funny.
What are any of us doing out here, man?
Just exploring in the 24-ish minutes that God has given me. That does happen, yes.
It did happen to us, it's true.
Start of every loop, keep seeing a bright flash. We do know about
Yep,
that.
we did this, yep, Statue Island.
Statue Island.
Ooh.
Island where he found the glowing Nomai
Okay,
statue.
yeah, fair.
That looked at him. For the whole glowy
Solid
business.
7 out of 10.
That was fine. Two islands connected by a rock arch. Well, what's the deal with that?
I know, right?
Gabbro's pretty chill, and I mean, I guess being in a time loop will do that.
It's true.
Massive and mostly water. Strong current prevents anything from sinking below it. We've tried. 4 islands, including this one.
Yeah, you picked up trying to land in water, less likely to kill you. Fair enough.
So his ship is floating around just in the ocean on the planet. Sometimes you'll see a Hearthian spaceship. And it's just Gabbro's. There also seems to be some ghost matter on your planet, dude. Yeah. Yeah, being thrown into space isn't really that deadly. The water will cushion your landing. It's not like landing in water from orbit, really like landing on concrete or anything.
Absolutely not.
We could roast a marshmallow on another planet if we
goes
wanted.
off to die, I guess.
Yes, I believe actually Gabbro can teach you how to just do that to reset the loop. I'm not 100% sure if you need to do something first. Yeah, very little surface tension. You know, not too much, but like I said, I'm pretty sure he would have. We can eventually talk to him and he'll teach us about that. But hey, there are several other islands, as mentioned.
There we go.
There's also several friendly cyclones.
That's one phasing into existence there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they seem to come and go.
If our ship get hit by one, does it just get propelled into space?
Yeah. I
Is
believe
that
that's
the
the
one
one
we
we
did earlier?
landed on the first time, because it's got the
Yeah.
bramble bits in it.
Yeah, looks like.
It's always possible that some of the islands are in space.
Oh, that's a stone arch.
Whee!
Buckle up, partner.
Nice and easy. Oops. Got caught in my own ship's field.
Terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Pulling by falling islands.
It can happen. This game is very, active.
Mean?
Not too. So, yeah, what he basically meant is that the path isn't entirely here. And we basically, like, in the gravity of this planet, have to use our booster to be able to get in here. At the statue workshop. And the door here is also broken.
So the goats decided to mess with time. Yeah,
Perhaps,
that's,
and that
that's
is
the statue right there.
probably the statue that looked at him. Perhaps there is another way in.
Man, messing with gravity and look at the eye wasn't enough. They had to like mess with time too.
Hell yeah.
Goddamn assholes.
Mm-hmm. There we go. If it's got like a purple hue, you're generally pretty safe to pop in there. Yoink! A little close. What we got there?
Ah, birds.
Yeah, it does seem like the tornadoes have done a number on this place.
I would assume the tornadoes would yank us off a gravity wall.
Probably.
Because the sand yanked us off gravity. Gravity.
We're going to test the memory statues tonight. Flox says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. But what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? Flox specifically told us not to do that.
Ah!
I really want to
Square.
see the test, too.
Square.
Too lamey, but that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Flox let us see it
You
later.
guys are lame.
Terrible.
Lame goat kids.
Yeah, there's a whole laboratory down there, and something you might notice.
Water?
Indeed. The bottom of this island is actually hollow.
That's how we get in. I also saw the big glowy electric-y ball.
Yep. In the very least, we can't fall into that one.
Time for some diving, I guess.
There's a bit more for us to see around here. Assuming we don't get launched into space, which, you know, always a possibility. When you can hear wind, it's a little scary. Ah, yes, this is also a teleport. I get the feeling that's coming straight for us. Ah!
Can you just stand still? Is that the best way to deal with being flung into space?
Sorta depends. What I might do is, try to land in the water near this place. Totally fine. We do look.
Bonk. How do the Nomai live anywhere?
This whole solar system seems a little hostile,
Goats,
yes.
man.
Goats, man. There we go. We've opened the whole thing up.
We're in.
Hacker voice, we're in.
Hacker voice, we're in.
So I believe this music is just basically what plays when you're going through Nomai ruins most of the time.
Oh, there's another goat's head.
Yes. In fact, it seems to be an unfinished one, and,
Them bones.
Donk. Alright. You want this one?
Nope, you can read it.
Yarrow, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? When pairing, the statue will choose whoever is closest in proximity. See how its eyes have opened? That tells us the statue has paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in his star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project.
Oh, so they're being sent to the Ash Twin. Oh boy, so all our memories are going to the Ash Twin too.
This is extraordinary sculpting work, Phlox. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype.
Did the goats break the universe?
Maybe a little bit. Each statue will send a single Nomai's memories to his or her own storage unit within the Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai.
Oh, that's never good.
Well, that's a little interesting now, isn't it?
Who's getting our memories? Are we getting our memories? Is
Presumably
that
we're
how
getting our
it's
memories.
Happening? We're like downloading our memories and then getting them resent to us every time we start this loop again.
Mayhaps. I mean, Gabbro did also get looked at by a statue like we did.
Yeah, our memories recorded on the blockchain and sent to the cloud.
Pretty much.
And then downloaded from the cloud.
Ash Twin Project projection stone, eh?
I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin Project, Phlox. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed.
That is what masks do.
It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds, otherwise I imagine the experience will be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds as a safety measure, however the statue will also activate in the event of equipment failure. Oh. Okay. They will wise that. If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin Project, the statue and their mask will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem.
The problem, you say?
I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be.
Yeah, I mean, if we weren't getting our memories, we wouldn't even know we were stuck in a time loop.
True.
Oh
god, we're the goats stuck in a time loop. Are we the goats? Oh, hi. That is.
Perhaps now we have a bit more context.
Oh, okay. So how many are lit?
We've got 1,
3.
2.
So there's someone
3.
else.
Yeah, so one's us.
One's us, one's Gabbro, and there's someone else who is in this time loop. Interesting.
Indeed.
I guess aware they are in the time loop.
Yes. It's worth noting that these things exist here. We might figure that out at some point, but I have something stupider that I want to do.
The Sun Station Project meet with projections or success failure? I'm guessing no.
I'm not sure how long we're gonna have to wait here for what I want to happen to happen.
Okay, so anything else to see here?
Well, you will notice that there is a platform that in this kind of gravity we absolutely cannot get to.
Oh, this is gonna fill with water?
Maybe not.
You're gonna launch us with a tornado? Keep doing that. Stop it.
But I'm having so much fun.
No, stop it.
Like I said, I have no idea how long it will take for a tornado to launch us. They do have a bit of a weird schedule.
Yeah, exactly, Ragni. That's the look I'm giving him right now.
Yes, we don't have the cow on this one,
I
but
don't
maybe
have the cow
we
on
should.
this one.
This does seem kind of appropriate.
I'm gonna put this cow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put the cow.
Again, this game
for
seems
next
like
time.
it has earned the cow. Because she is
It's
looking
not
at
so
me
much
right
the
now.
game as him.
True.
You're being coy as hell.
I love being coy.
You sure do.
I actually have no idea how long it'll take for a thing to bump us around.
Well, here we sit.
In quite a pickle.
Oh, there's a wind. Weapon.
I think it just always does that.
Into the drink it goes.
Huge success. Ooh, that should be a tornado coming.
Yeah, that's some wind.
If we wanted,
Oh, hello.
we
Yeah,
could
'cause
get
we're
into
not-
one of
we're now
these
in-
things.
We're now in space.
And these will actually catch you and hold you steady when a tornado shows up. Hence their symbol. If you want to not get tossed, you got one of these, then you're in good shape. Let's see what we can see around here. I'm curious, is sending a being's memories back in time the same thing as sending the being itself back in time? As an example, if we were to send my memories back in time, is that the same as sending me back in time? Not my physical body, but like my essence. I imagine they're two different actions. Wouldn't both actions effectively be the same? Suppose that time was being rewritten. I believe this is different than receiving memories from what is effectively the future. But isn't the end result identical in either case? Interesting possibilities being raised here.
I guess in our case, because specifically we are playing a game and we are playing through each loop, it is actually more analogous to a time loop than it is to a memory loop, because we are in fact experiencing the memories firsthand via the lens of the game. But for the character itself,
Yeah?
functionally there is no difference. Completely correct on that.
Anyway, I have 60 seconds of oxygen, but luckily my ship did stay put. If it's in a gravity well, it will do. If it's one of these gravity fields, it will do that.
So if you have the memory of doing a thing, kind of to you identical as actually doing this.
Pretty much.
How are you supposed to tell if this memory is like doing a thing?
Mm-hmm. And of course, the big thing about this game is that, like, you can do pretty much everything right from the start. There's that big boy again.
Are we gonna head into the big lad?
Well, these winds are pretty strong. Basically, if we do try to just fly into it, end up
In space?
in space.
But get in from
though.
above.
That is a good idea.
Out of the storm and all.
Might be a little hard to estimate, but hey.
Whoa, oh god, whoa, hello.
Hello? We can in fact get in from above. There we go. I knew there was a landing station somewhere around here. Not that I'm gonna hit it or anything. Well, this is unfortunate. But maybe worth keeping in mind for some later time.
We got like a minute. Go, 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 go.
It's just a hole over there.
I know where we're going next, Luke. The Ash Twin.
Obviously.
Bramble City, baby. Yeah. You know we're gonna have to go to Dark Bramble. I know how much you hate it.
Welcome to this place.
The tower shares with all who ask and all that need to make his or her first quantum journey. Fair enough. Launch it. We're dying our way out.
Mm-hmm. Curse you, elevator. Could you go any slower?
And this place let friends, however, these are lessons to learn for yourself.
Well,
Die, jump,
I'm
jump,
sure
do it!
someday we will learn about this.
The Wandering Arch. Ah! Oh no, we're in Quantum Land again. Oh,
Well, they did mention.
No. Oh no.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, we have now been annihilated.
It does make me feel a little better, actually. Are we gonna try and chase the probe this time?
Hey, why not?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. Well, bye, Scout.
Alright, we're rolling. We're gonna freeze to death in the ancient soul system. It'll be great. Our memories are just gonna consist of,
Yeah, we're here. Flying out in that direction.
Are we still going when you do that?
Yes, we are flying. That's the aligning flight trajectory thing. It's basically saying we can't get too far off of the solar plane here, and we are actually quite a ways above it.
Okay.
We can see all the different planets. So yeah, it turns out that the probe is going way faster than our ship can possibly do.
I thought people said they managed to catch it.
Ah. Certainly not in that direction, then.
Okay.
There are definitely runs where you don't. Where it's just not possible. Yeah, that basically yoinked us back in.
Yeah, I thought people said you could totally
Yeah,
catch it. So
sometimes possible.
why I was like, oh, why are you like turning away from it?
Well, I wasn't turning away from it there.
Oh, the game forces
Yes, that's
you?
what that says down there. If you get too far out of the plane of the solar system, it actually does turn you around.
Okay.
So I think the fact that it was like not shot on the same plane as the universe as the galaxy kind of made it.
You can cancel that?
Really?
And just keep
Huh.
going? Okay. Try that next time.
Potentially, sure.
I want to try and catch it.
Where do we want to go? I just figured you couldn't because every time I've tried, it has gotten way further than me.
Brambles. We'll be rolling around.
It is the furthest
That,
out.
or we get murdered by the interloper. Yeah, I want to see the nice plants. They're very nice, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. That'll be it. Alright, time to accelerate across the entire solar system.
Time we get murdered by some brambles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they are spiky and they puncture our suit. What's about landing on this places that are rough?
Mm-hmm. That's a little interesting.
Yeah, it definitely exploded a planet from the inside out, huh?
Perhaps a touch.
Light over
I think
there.
that's I think that's Whitehall Station, actually. Now that I look at that.
Oh, okay.
If I hit tab, we're actually like way out near it right now. Yep, it's right over there.
Ah, that's also moving around, I guess.
Yep. Anyway, here's the Dark Bramble.
Mm-hmm.
Not much planet left anymore. Mostly just bramble. One thing I am going to do to save us some time is I'm going to land my ship. Also, because this was kind of what I did the first time around.
Bonk.
I donked it, it's fine.
Oh, good. Alright, we're gonna freeze to death. It's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so there isn't really all that much on the surface. In fact, gravity is hilariously low.
Well, there isn't really a mass to
Yeah,
generate
there's not really
anymore.
too much going on. And there's the interloper, hello.
Oh, hey, buddy.
But there is one thing around here.
The inside of a bramble, which is bigger on the inside, I think.
That has come up before.
We did throw our scout into the bramble. Laws of everything are.
Oops. I was going a little too fast there, and I broke my spaceship.
Oh no.
So, it was doomed to happen at some point.
Yeah, you bonk a lot.
I bonked a little bit.
You bonked a little too hard, I guess.
Sometimes you're going a little bit quicker than you feel like you
I
are.
felt like you were going real slow.
That's kind of how space works sometimes.
Take 2 on catching this probe.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize it was the game that had like thrown you backwards.
Yes, it was.
I know catching this probe doesn't do anything, but I want it. Alright. Full throttle. Yeah, velocity is extremely relative.
Yep.
I mean, velocity...
Especially when you're talking about, like, the core of a planetoid.
By its nature, has direction. At the edge of the universe. It's gonna be great. Ship go any
Yeah, there we
faster.
go.
Oh, hello.
There it is.
Ooh,
The probe.
hello. Guess I kind of accelerated past it.
Yeah? You've lost track of everything. I didn't actually realize you could cancel the auto pilot there. We are going to go flying straight back past it, incidentally.
Oh, yeah.
We are almost heading back into the solar system, which is now faded entirely.
Oh, there it is. Cancel.
This is going to be our last chance to get a look at it, but...
Follow it and die out in the miles of space. I guess that's launching,
you know, just out.
Wherever it goes.
Mm-hmm. The speeds that thing is traveling at are completely ridiculous. Considering that we have been holding on the accelerator for several seconds and have still barely made it up to it. Gotta be going somewhere. Fun? Fun?
Nice, so you managed to match your velocity with it and hang out with it, but it doesn't tell you anything. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we did catch it, sort of. We
Sort
got
of.
past it.
That is true.
You're very far away.
Yeah, this is gonna take a little bit. Might be a shortened, thing by the time we
You
get
didn't
back.
want to die out in the coldest space?
I'm surprised that, like, it didn't kill me 118 kilometers from the sun. Is it, like, do you just die out in space if you stay on the plane? I'm actually not sure. We have almost got our trajectory right. And now, in we go. Yeah, you can go ahead. I don't actually know, and I don't know if it's that relevant. Like, I've never actually tried going up and down on the orbital plane before. And again, when you do, it does try to stop you. Ah, you can go into space forever. Huh. Well, we'll just take this lovely space flight for a little bit. I wonder at what point it's going to fire the retros, because we are going 2,000 meters per second. Yeah, not surprising. 64 kilometers away. Oh, we get our first vision of a planet. There's the sun. A mere 50 kilometers away. Yeah, I must have just been close to the end of the loop when I did that one time. Alright. We're also 47 kilometers away from the Dark Bramble. By the way, the game is actually doing rocket science when it calculates your autopilot trajectory, because it calculates how to get you to a planet, accounting for the rotational velocity of the planet within a solar system, which I think is pretty cool. Now, granted, it doesn't account for if you're going to hit the sun. That's fine.
I wonder why you froze to death then, because I assume.
I think it might have been the end of a cycle when I was doing it. I'm not totally certain. Ah, yes, the autopilot can also fail because of things, like because things change where they are. There's the Dark Bramble. Alright, maybe this time I'll try to land on the brambly bit and see if that goes a little better for us.
I know, that seems like a recipe for disaster.
Mm-hmm. Oh, going in here is a recipe for disaster. That much is for certain.
True. Okay, I'm gonna make you do this one time. I just want to actually see inside this. Very spiky in place.
Indeed.
I think dark is just like a statement of fact.
I don't know, it seems pretty light in the center there.
Got a white hole in it. Rather than a black hole. Might actually be true, to be honest.
Well, for one thing...
There's a lot in there! Yeah, we did know about that, didn't we?
We did hear about that, yes.
Alright, good luck. have landed. I go from like 200 meters to 1200 meters.
Weird that.
Extremely weird that. Time is strange and unknowable, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And space. This is really space.
Indeed. Doinked a little bit. It's fine.
Not going too fast.
Nope. Our relative velocity is fairly low.
Our ship's fine, we just dumped it.
Yeah. I happen to know what happens if you go into the Dark Bramble with a spaceship.
Oh, what happens if you go in with a spaceship? Well, we're gonna have to test that.
Mm.
You know, you're gonna have to show me what happens if you come in with a spaceship. And I assume it's that your spaceship gets crunched. Because... I guess rather than the thing is infinitely big, we maybe got, like, tiny?
Oh, weird.
Spatial dimensions seems,
To be having some trouble?
Why is that now 800?
Welcome to the Dark Bramble. You did ask to come here.
So he was, like, real close, and then he wasn't anymore.
There are many lights in the distance.
It seems like you're the only one who doesn't bring in the ship.
The thing is, the first time I went in the Dark Bramble, I went without a ship.
Oh yeah, this is hella non-Euclidean space right here.
Oh, when you look at that.
Is that good?
One way to find out, I suppose.
Oh, this is definitely the TARDIS. Ah, hell. Good luck.
Don't think we can actually go in there.
We send a scout in there?
Probably. I'm tempting to not be moving. Rather difficult, though. Not my flashlight. The scout appears to have headed in some other direction entirely.
It's back in the forest, you bet. That we've seen before. Yeah, duplicate signal, huh? Should we head towards the duplicate signal?
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh man, space is fucked here, huh?
Maybe a touch.
You're gonna run out of options.
And I guess we better hurry.
Feels like the Bramble is telling us to get out and keep showing us the door.
I'm not sure it's showing us the door.
hanging out in the dark bramble. How's it going?
Well, well. If it isn't the long-dead Feldspar.
Hey, Feldspar, you seem to be in a bit of a pickle.
Whoa!
What?
No one's ever come in here, well, ever.
Stuck here, pal?
Second Hearthian ever reached the Dark Bramble.
I'm not sure we can get out either.
Mm-hmm. Made you an astronaut?
Feldspar, you're alive!
It is a bit surprising.
You crashed?
You? Next, exploring the Koro Giants deep. Wanted to try my hand at Dark Bramble.
It does seem like the brambles are connected. Through warp time and space. What did the goats do?
What did the goats do?
What did the goats do?
I'm not sure if the goats actually did this part of it, at least. Getting around in the Dark Bramble was easy. Once you've dodged one massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, you've dodged them all.
Huge anglerfish, uh-oh.
Yep. I mean, we're kind of inside of one right now.
Oh, is that what we're inside of?
That was, yes, it was a bit difficult to see, but as we flew it in, there were a whole bunch of chewy jaws. If we went to the wrong light source... Anyway. You stunts try to shake it, none too fancy, going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and... Well, here we are. Yeah, this one's dead, so that's alright.
Yeah.
Bastard die unpleasantly, so yeah, he kind of abandoned his ship.
Yeah, we bet.
Yes, he found a skeleton guy.
Pretty good skeleton.
A lovely fish skeleton.
Wow.
That is pretty wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
No kidding. That's how it all went down. That is true. You have been out here for a while.
I found something? Uh-huh, yeah.
You did find that. Rutrow.
That is bad business.
Yeah. Kept growing and growing until the planet got shattered. On the plus side, though, the sun will explode before the bramble does that to Timberhearth.
It's true, the sun will kill us long before that seed will.
Mm-hmm.
Right, where should I explore?
What is here, really?
Space is incredibly weird here.
It's a little bit weird.
Yeah, we sure did.
We did see that, in fact. Space just don't work right
Not only
here.
is it bigger, but it also encompasses the space you're in.
Mm-hmm. Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through the sphere, and that's why it's bigger inside. But anyway, good luck.
Reach the core? How did you do it?
That is a wild one.
Aww, you fucking dick.
Hmm.
On an unrelated note, you say.
Big hollow vine my ship crashed into.
Okay, so you slid down in the vine. Alright.
Gotta take a walk and see where it ends. Tail of the anglerfish skeleton, look for a flickering light in the fog, and that'll be the old ship. Good luck. Let's see. He did basically tell us that. Yep, that's the tail of the anglerfish.
What happened to this anglerfish?
It was like that when I got here.
I didn't kill it. I didn't kill it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No good, no good.
The light does keep the fish away. They're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp. Shouldn't I tell ground control to come get you, maybe? Yeah, this guy is the test pilot, like the first Hearthian in space. And all the other Hearthians tell stories about him, and he's kind of been missing for a bit.
Yeah, when we're told that basically everyone thinks he's dead.
Yep. And he's just like, I kind of like it out here.
Well, he's clearly not aware he's in a time loop. So.
Yes. A lot of pressure being the best that ever was. Nice to have a bit of a break. I believe that's everything he's got to tell us. There's also a gravity crystal here. Also, if you see one of these, you can refill your jetpack at it.
Yep.
So... Oh, hey, it's our scout! And it's also our scout! Yes, we are, in fact, in the bones of a giant anglerfish here, and it does have a seed in it. Yeah, there is a light out by that seed there. Perhaps we should follow it.
Absolutely not. You're definitely gonna get eaten by one of these things at some point, huh? Yeah, extra dimensional weeds.
Well, there is his ship.
It's sparking.
He did actually cut a hole in this branch. And I'm sure this won't be weird.
So, quantum mechanics is just owned then, huh?
Well, wherever we are, we appear to be on what would have been the Bramble's South Pole. Based by the fact that our ship is here. Yeah, well, you look at that. Deep in the rocks here.
Ah, jellyfish.
Not one.
Crashes 3, boring crashes 0.
PB. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too. The jellyfish, eh? Oh, maybe not for food.
Oh, so we have to like take a ride with a jellyfish? Ew.
It probably doesn't. Yeah, if we take a look at this jellyfish. Yeah, get on up in there. I like feldspar.
Only good for installation for electricity. Do not eat. Love feldspar.
There we go.
So
now,
we,
granted...
Like, climb inside a live jellyfish, I guess? They're a bit stingy, though, I assume.
I think they're actually okay. We have protective ship gear. The bigger problem is that there is still a current that stops us from going going basically down to where the jellyfish live.
Okay.
So there is actually 2 levels of barrier.
Okay, we have to get past the current.
And we do need to get by the current
oh, there's
first.
Hey, sun coming.
Guess we have spent a little bit of time in the Bramble.
That's actually pretty good timing, because we're at about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay,
totally calculated that I died that time.
What is the good way to die here?
To be fair, last time it was just me getting smashed.
Oh, get in your ship. Can we find our ship in time? I'm not sure we will. I was like, what happened to you when you took the ship in?
That's a little weird.
Oh, our ship got ejected from the planet's surface, huh? Oops.
Our ship appears to have ended up on Giant's Deep, which is what that is.
Oh, okay. I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess the Bramble got close enough to Giant's Deep. Whee! I almost actually landed on the tower again.
Yeah.
That would have been godlike. Yes, you can see that there are jellyfish down there, but there's also a very strong current that is stopping us from getting around.
Our ship is far too far away, unfortunately.
Especially if there's a tornado pulling us up back into space, huh? Is that good?
This is fine.
You know what? I think that this is a perfectly reasonable way to die. Goodbye, everybody. We did get a really cool eclipse there. Mwah. You know, I think that counts. I will accept that of myself as a fantastic way to die.
That was a pretty good death, yeah.
Where did my ship end up? Oh, it's on another planet.
It's on another planet. Your ship was like on the bramble though, I guess it was detached.
I think it's because it got close enough to Giant's Deep that it actually got pulled over
the
to
gravity
it.
pulled it out.
There it goes again.
There it goes.
Actually quite a bit closer to us this time.
Ooh, yeah, it sure is.
Get a little bit of a look at it
Where's
when it goes
that
on that
going?
kind of trajectory.
Hey buddy, you're not in a time loop. Wonder
No.
who the other person in a time loop is.
He doesn't seem to have a clue.
You didn't kill by ghost matter. I mean, we actually don't, but...
You dumb idiot. Well, I think that might do us for now.
Yep.
We've learned many things. Maybe we'll go back over and take a quick look at the log.
Yeah.
'Cause we got a bit of stuff there, and hey, we've solved part of the mystery of getting to that probe unit. Gabbros Island, Statue Island.
What are our current goals?
Question mark?
Do whatever. Do whatever.
Whatever seems interesting at the time, basically.
Yeah,
We're
why
gonna
not?
slowly connect everything. Yes, we learned about the frozen jellyfish and the way that the jellyfish basically will insulate you from electricity. Feldspar is in fact alive, and I believe you can tell some of the other Hearthians about that. 'Cause of course, we do know it now.
Sure.
Not that it'll, you know, do much in
No,
the short
no.
time we've got to live. Gabra's lounging on an island near the shore. Tells us about how he is also stuck in a time loop and he remembers dying. And Gabra and I seem like the only ones who are aware of all that shit.
No, there's one more person. We just don't know who it is.
Mm-hmm. The island must be where the Nomai created statues, like the ones in our observatory. Found a Nomai statue lying on the beach. And of course, we did see this. That kind of explained why we're in a time loop in the first place. It took me a little bit to find that out, mostly just by random chance. I do like the way that pretty much every playthrough of this game looks very different based on what happens to catch your fancy at any given point. It's really well done that way. We've also got this Ash Twin project. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within the Ash Twin. I think that's almost everything that's upgraded. Ah, yes, in the ocean depths. Yeah, Gabra says there's a strong current beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. If only there was something we could do about that.
It's true.
Maybe someday we'll find out.
Mm-hmm. The quantum moon.
And we did actually find the Tower of Quantum Trials very briefly.
Very briefly. There is more to explore.
Shockingly enough, the place that we
Yeah.
went before the sun exploded, there's more to explore here. But, held knowledge Nomai needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Alright. Many, many places that we can go. There's more to do on pretty much every planet if we care to take a look at this point. But, that will have to be next week. We will see you all tomorrow for some more Slay the Spire. And then
Yeah,
more of
course.
this next Thursday.
More card games tomorrow. Maybe a bonus stream somewhere else on Saturday.
Mayhaps. Mayhaps.
See you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. I do have to get the mouse out.
No.
Mouse has been trapped. Alt-tab, please.